So what separates an expert from someone who simply claims to know a lot about a subject? Credentials play a large role in someone's ability to create a sense of authority. I research the scientific findings on what allows someone to persuade, and I organize the facts. Persuasion is an essential part of everyday life, whether we realize it or not. I'll explain how one's credentials can create authority and can persuade you to buy, to trust someone, or to trust their credibility. And it can allow someone to influence your opinion. Think about the last time you were in a store and you passed a product that was endorsed by a celebrity. Pasta sauce, for example, with Emerald's face on it, Emerald Lagasse, world famous chef, it can have a persuasive effect on you for a number of reasons. You might choose it over another pasta sauce. Then they'll make more sales, they'll be moving more volume, they'll be building their business. Most of the times, let's be honest here, persuasion is for money. Think of the last time you tried to persuade your parents for something. It was probably because you wanted to squeeze a couple bucks out of them. They're not just trying to get you to choose their product. Once they have you in their grasp, they'll try and get you to pay more. In this case, pasta sauce with Emerald Lagasse's face on it can go for $6 a jar. Compare that to a normal jar of pasta sauce, which is about $1.50. That's a 300% increase. For what? A little picture on the jar. Minimal difference. These famous chefs studied in France most of the time. And they're very open about it. They like to tell people they studied in France, because when you think of France, you think, wow, cultural center, art, fashion, delicious food, once you get past the escargots. If you hire a contractor, would you be willing to pay more for one that's licensed? Credentials also play a role in persuading you to trust someone or their credibility. You want a reason to believe someone. You want a reason to believe what they're saying is true. Imagine if anyone could self-proclaim as a doctor or an attorney. You wouldn't trust it. They work for that degree for a reason. They show it off. Credentials have value in themselves. They give you potential to make a lot more money. According to the video, Science of Persuasion, physiotherapists were able to get more people to sign up for exercise programs simply by hanging their credentials on the wall. People saw that and it made them trust their opinion. Credentials must be used ethically, and they must be earned ethically. That's part of the trust. There's a sanctity behind credentials and their assumed power. According to an article on directcreative.com, they claim authority is good, but credibility is better. With credentials, one can influence your opinion on a topic. The current president, for example, his background is in finance. You're more likely to accept his views on you're more likely to accept his economic views than his political views. People quote the experts for a reason. According to Professor Toback, facts alone are not enough to persuade. It requires logic. Titles, doctor, professor, PhD, chairman, they all have influence. They appeal to your own logic. It makes you tell yourself, I should be able to trust this person. If your logic is telling you they're qualified, you're more likely to trust their judgment. Expert opinion is an essential tool. The fancier the credentials, the better. So all in all today, I believe we all share a common goal, to get our degree. With that degree, we can persuade people to pay us more to trust our opinion, our credibility, and us as a person, we can sway other people's opinion, which is incredibly important. Once you get that degree, you can forever be known as a know-it-all, but in a good way. Thank you.